of the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening all, I'm Megan Shepard. Thank you so much for joining us. Topping news, the Minister for Tourism commenting on the state of tourism in the Bahamas. Natalie Martin-Burrow fills us in. The Minister of Tourism, Obi Wilchcombe, says that the tourism industry has become a highly competitive business with more than 1.8 billion people traveling every year. He says given the growth of this industry, the issue of training and the state of the product is almost crucial. With that in mind, the tourism minister announced that the industry will be getting some assistance from a major player in the tourism mix.
President Disney said, you know, we will help you with all your training and everything else. Well, the president of Disney is coming, Mr. Speaker, and he's bringing with him representatives from the Disney Academy. Why? To create a program for training with our people, Mr. Speaker. Disney. Again, Mr. Speaker, no cost to the Bahamas. No cost to the Bahamas government. Just an opportunity. Mr. Speaker, these are the things that are taking place. And they're taking place in the Bahamas right now, Mr. Speaker, because we're seeking to build our tourism industry.
Minister Wilchcombe says the issue of service now arises, noting that the Bahamas must seek to improve the level of service every day. He says service is an important component of the tourism product.
Every day our product must be better. If we're going to sit down and believe it's just going to be okay, no. So we get every Bahamian to know that deliver a quality product. Every Bahamian, whether it's the artist, whether it's the vendor, whether it's the person who's selling coconut, whatever it is, Mr. Speaker, lift the service. Lift the service, deliver the service. Make it, let people say, oh, I see what it means by better in the Bahamas. I understand what it means by being better in the Bahamas. That's what we have to do, because we have a great, people want the Bahamas, they want the brand.
Minister Wilchcombe also telling Parliament that he is pleased with the level of support coming from the major cruise lines, but he says the challenge now is to ensure that cruise passengers return for a longer stay. The local government elections are less than a week away. A tight race expected in the 4 constituencies in Freeport, as an impressive number of persons will be on the ballot. Natalie Martin-Burrow has that story.
Despite claims of a decline in interest among potential candidates, the elections are shaping up to be hotly contested in each of the 4 constituencies in the Freeport area. All eyes will be on Marco City. That's the area with the highest number of candidates, 8 persons seeking to fill 3 positions on the council. Among them, a mixture of newcomers and veterans. Candidates are Harold Adderley, Damian Fox, Barry Mackey, Kevin Ferguson, Keatron Meadows, Omis Lightbourne Lockhart, Shabita Campbell, and Solomon Morley. Voters in Marco City will cast ballots in 14 polling divisions. In Central Grand Bahama, the candidates are Marco Carey, Diane Coakley, Jonathan Eden, Fraser Gibson, Leslie Lightbourne, and incumbent Derek Sands. Central Grand Bahama includes polling divisions 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7A, 8, 9, 11A, 12, 13A, and 14. Voters will elect 2 of the 6 candidates. In Pine Ridge, voting will take place in 13 polling divisions. Voters will select 2 of 4 candidates. The candidates are incumbents Melvin Albury and Jennifer Ellis, Clifton Francis, and Eris Hutchison. In the Freeport section of East Grand Bahama, that's polling divisions 3, 4, 7, 8, 9A, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, there are 6 candidates. Voters will be required to elect 2 of them. The candidates are Chavez McMahon Campbell, C. Allen Johnson, Portia Pelicanos, Charlene Reed Morris, Navarre Smith, and incumbent Dawn Martin. The polls will open at 8 a.m. and close at 6 p.m. Natalie Martin-Burrow, ZNS Network News.
Immigration officers capturing 12 Brazilians on Grand Bahama. The group was found in a hotel in the Lucaya area. We are told that around 10 o'clock yesterday morning, police and customs officers acting on a tip regarding a possible smuggling operation, officers went to a room at one of the resorts and met a total of 12 Brazilians, 7 males and 5 females, who were all taken into custody. Reports tell us that the Brazilians arrived in the Bahamas on different dates on board Copia Airlines and were admitted for periods ranging from 7 days to 3 weeks. The group was taken to the immigration headquarters for processing overnight. This morning, the Brazilians were transported to New Providence on board a Pineapple Air flight to be housed at the detention center until they are repatriated to their home country. This is the third group of migrants intercepted on Grand Bahama within the past week. Police were recovering an illegal firearm in the Freeport area yesterday. Police tell us that officers acting on information went to the Limewood Lane area and discovered a brown-handled .25 pistol with one magazine containing a .22 hollow point ammunition. No one was arrested. Investigations are continuing. A suspect wanted for questioning in relation to a grievous harm matter is now in custody. 20-year-old Harris Osley Martinez of West End turned himself into the Central Detective Unit today. Police want to talk to Martinez about an incident that took place in Port Lucaya on Labor Day, where a young man sustained injuries to the face during an apparent attack. A wanted bulletin was issued for Martinez last evening. Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition continues right after this.